Okay, class. Today we're going to talk about imagery. No, imagery. Imagery refers to any word or phrase that you use to describe the subject that you're writing about. For example, a cup of coffee. Let's try describing a cup of coffee. Huh? Oh, no, I'm not actually drinking any coffee. No, I'm actually odd. I'm like the only teacher in North America that doesn't drink hot coffee on a daily basis. I don't know what to tell you. I don't like to drink hot beverages on hot days. And I live in Louisiana. There's like 3 days a year where I actually drink hot coffee. I don't know how most of you people can drink that stuff in the sort of sweltering, muggy air that pervades us most of the time. And that is imagery, by the way. So let's pretend there was coffee in this cup, okay? The way I describe it could tell you what's in the coffee without even actually using the words. If I say, for instance, that it's like a cup of crude oil, you know that this person takes their coffee dark and black. When you start adding in things like creamer or sugar, that changes the way the coffee looks, and that'll tell you more about what's gone in it. If I add just a little bit, for example, maybe now it's like warm chocolate. Add a little bit more and it's more caramel. You add in enough, and you basically got a cup of milk with a single Hershey's Kiss melted into it. Yes, Riley, I know that's how you take it. But imagery doesn't have to exclusively describe what something looks like. We think about sight because of the word image, but imagery can refer to any of the other four senses as well: hearing, taste, smell, or touch. Yes, Preston, I suppose you could technically refer to the sixth sense as well if you're describing ghosts. So let's describe our coffee some more, okay? What does coffee taste like? Brooke? Creamy. Creamy, that's a good word. What's that, Devin? Bitter. Excellent. Abby? Sweet. Okay, good. That's telling me something about the way you take your coffee. That lets me learn about you a little bit. This is all giving us information. Excellent. Cortland? Warm. Okay, that's not usually a word we associate with taste, but I think I can see that. I mean, we all can agree that warm coffee doesn't taste the same as cold coffee, right? Okay, how about smell? Drew? Roasted. Good. Ariana? Comforting. Oh, I like that. Comforting. Yeah, that's, again, not a word we usually associate with smell, but it lets me know that that smell of coffee is something that kind of helps to stabilize you. Good. Landon? It smells like my Aunt Clara. Oddly specific, but okay, I'll allow it. Touch. Okay, what does coffee feel like when you drink it? Lillian? Scalding. Good. We all know people who like it so hot that it burns their mouth, right? What if you like it cold, though, or frozen? JC? The ice crystals hit my mouth like a starburst. Nice. Okay, forget temperature. How else could it feel? Caden? Thick. Okay, thick. I like that. Okay, how thick? Let's describe how thick it is. So thick the spoon stands up by itself. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay, what senses are left? Hearing. What does coffee sound like? No, not like that. I was thinking more like the trickle of a percolator, like a normal person. Anyway, imagery is great because it allows the reader to connect to your writing. It allows them to make a personal connection to the world that you're describing, even if it's nothing like the real world. I mean, not everybody will know what the amnesic space vampires of Denebulon 7 look like. Yes, Grady, I know you've met them personally. But everybody knows what bitter coffee smells like. And when you use these words, it pushes the world that you've created in your writing a little bit closer to the world that the reader exists in every day. And that's the kind of writing that stays with the reader long after the story is done. I know, Grady, except for on Denebulon 7.